welcome back to my channel. This is video 4 of Dianna's duodenal switch surgery. Stats. So I have not gotten the surgery yet. I am in the process of the 180-day supervised diet and exercise plan that I have to do with the surgeon's office. I do not have to lose any weight, I just cannot gain anything from the first appointment, which I was 395 pounds. My highest was 406 that I saw on a scale. That was about 2.5 months ago. Last month I weighed in at 395 and this month it is at 285. So I'm losing slowly on my own, which is a little disappointing to me, but the dietitian and my exercise lady at the surgeon's office was really proud that I was losing weight, and they said just keep doing what I'm doing. Make sure I'm not eating out because you can't really control the fat or sodium that's in something that you're eating that is at a fast food restaurant or somewhere else. So I am trying to get back into getting whatever I want at the store and just making it. I can make the exact same things that I've been eating out, so for cheaper as well. I haven't done any full body pictures yet. I haven't done any full body anythings or taken any measurements like I want to. I'm thinking I might do that next month. It'll be halfway through my process of trying to get the insurance to accept me for the duodenal switch. We'll see how it goes. I got some work done today. I'm excited. So if you can't tell, I mean, I like tattoos. I'm a tattoo girl, but I just got finished with this beauty today. Now I'm not actually finished with it. He just worked on it for about 3 hours. There's still, once it heals, he wants to go back in, do some more coloring just to make sure that it pops, do some more shading, make it look more 3D. It's upside down, but it's more comfortable. So here we go. Anyway, it's a Brazilian pink bloom tarantula. I think they're gorgeous. I love tarantulas. I used to be terrified of spiders. But I still don't like the spiders at home, you know, the silk spiders and those crazy ones. But tarantulas are beautiful to me, and depending on which ones you get, if they're docile, they're really nice. So, yeah. Anyhow, I am just continuing on my 6-month way of weigh-ins and the supervised diet, and I'm hoping that I'll continue to lose. I've had some setbacks, and I've had some good non-scale victories, so I'm hoping it continues that way, and I think I'm getting more into the idea of doing the duodenal switch. I guess I'll see how much I can lose on my own, and then by the end of the 6 months, I might still need to get it done. I have about 250 pounds altogether to lose to get a goal weight of about 160, 165, something like that, which for my height at about 5'7" to 5'8", depending on the day, is supposed to be what puts me just like in the normal range and not obese, not overweight, just normal. So I would be happy to get into the 100s at all, even if I stayed at like 195. I wouldn't be super happy, but I would be fine with it because I've been past 200 pounds since I turned like almost 20 years old. When I was pregnant with my first son, I hit 200 pounds and I was devastated. But now I've been 4 and that's even worse. So anywho, things are going okay. I am trying to keep all of my calories counted in my FitnessPal. I have some days where I just don't want to do it and some days where I just forget, but I try to make sure that I go in as much as possible and get it done. Try to keep some victories, you know, every time I lose a little bit of weight and I know it's not just water weight, I will take a picture of it and put it on my FitnessPal, so that way I have that documented. So yeah, I'm excited to continue this process. If anybody has any questions or has anything that I should ask my surgeon, I asked them a whole bunch of questions today about the specific surgery, the duodenal switch, kind of what is to be expected. I'm on a Facebook duodenal switch site and a couple of weight loss surgery sites. There's a lot of people that have different questions after they've gotten the procedure or suggestions or things that have happened to them. So I wanted to know if that was a possibility or if it was you know, something that happens quite often, if it's normal, if it's not. And I got a lot of good answers. So, you know, just kind of the things that I asked is a lot of people that get the sleeve itself, which is part of the duodenal switch, they get a lot of acid reflux that they've never had. The dietitian said that that's kind of normal for at least the first 3 months, and then it kind of goes away once your body gets adjusted. But that's because the duodenal switch is a little different. Lemons, I am obsessed with lemons. My teeth are going to fall out because of them. I can eat like 10 lemons in a day. And I'm that person. I will cut up a lemon, I'll put some salt on it, and I'll eat the entire thing, rind and everything, as long as it's not a really pungent, bitter outside, then I'll eat the whole thing. If not, then I'll just eat the meat of the lemon just with a little bit of salt right up there, and I get a lot of weird stares when I'm at restaurants, but love it. It's one of my favorite things. They told me I could have 2 servings of fruits a day because of the sugar content, unless I eat a banana, then I can have 1 banana in the day. So I asked her, since lemon is technically a fruit, if I can only have 2 a day. She said because of the low sugar count and the low calories and all that, I could eat as many lemons as I want now. So she said that'll probably change once the surgery is done, especially because of any, you know, GERD or any of that. So right now, I'll just eat lemons until I can't stand them anymore, which probably will never happen. See, I asked her about, okay, too much information. If you guys don't want to hear any potty talk, turn this off now. Okay, so I've had a lot of issues with IBS with diarrhea since I was, 2005. I was younger. I got my gallbladder removed, and ever since then I've just had diarrhea on a constant, like every day sometimes, and it didn't really matter what I ate. The fattier the foods, obviously the worse, but I could eat a really good salad one day and be fine. The next day, eat the exact type of salad, no changes, and have diarrhea. So it's a thing. So a lot of people say with duodenal switch, they have a lot of IBS issues. So I was asking about that. She said, yes, it could make it worse. But it also depends on the type of food that you're eating, how your body reacts. So just like with kidney stones, you don't really know exactly what it is that will be the contributing factors completely, because everybody's different. Your body reacts differently to the surgeries, to different foods. So we'll see, but I'm not too worried about it being worse because it's been pretty bad for a long time. So I'm not super upset if it gets a little bit worse, but hopefully it doesn't. I was also asking, I'm trying to remember the questions I asked just in case you guys have any of the similar questions. What surgical center they would be doing it at, which if you guys aren't in my same area, it wouldn't really matter anyways. How long the hospital stay is. They said it could be 1 to 2 nights for the duodenal switch. Oh, I forgot to ask how long I should stay out from work. That'll be something I put on my questions. Proteins, they said the Premier Shake is really good. Really anything that's high in protein and some good fibers. Speaking of fiber, I had heard a lot about when you look at the carbohydrates on the nutritional facts, you subtract the fiber from the carbohydrates and you end up getting a net carbohydrate, because she said that it's the way that your body processes sugars. And fiber helps you process sugar better. And sugar, carbohydrates is basically sugar. So if you have 10 grams of carbohydrates in something and 10 grams of fiber, then it's literally 0 grams of net carbohydrates. So you're not getting any carbs. But, you know, if you have 10 grams of carbohydrates and 0 grams of fiber, then it's 10 grams of net carbohydrates. So pretty simple to do the math. I never heard of that before until I started looking into the surgery, so that's pretty cool to know. So she said high fiber, high protein foods is what will help with hopefully not getting gallstones, hopefully with the GERD not being too bad, help you stay full and help you lose a lot of weight. So I don't know if there's any other questions. I know there was other questions. I just don't know exactly what they were or if they would pertain to anybody else. So If anybody has questions that they don't feel comfortable asking their surgical center, shoot them on to me and I will ask. I have no shame about anything, so I will ask everything. I just can't really think too much of questions that I have until I come across somebody that says something happened to them that I want to know if it's normal and if it could happen to me. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm not sure if anybody is, but regardless, I'm getting something out of this for myself. So it'll be nice to look back in a year or 2 years and see where I've come from. So I need to redo my hair. It looks kind of greasy. It's not. I put some weird like stay stuff in it today. Stay stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I have been going nonstop today because I had my appointment. I didn't get to bed till like 5 in the morning. And then I had an appointment this morning, and then I met with a friend for kind of a lunch dinner at Olive Garden. She was almost an hour late, so we waited, and we only had like an hour and a half together because I had to go do my tattoo appointment. And that was 3 hours, and I just finished it, just got home, and I'm ready to eat my dinner, which is probably going to be a 250 calorie chicken and gnocchi soup from Olive Garden because they had the takeaway. So, and I have a little bit of shrimp with it. So it'll be under 600 calories for dinner. Yay! Doing pretty good. Trying to stick with 600 calories for breakfast, 600 for lunch, 600 for dinner, snacks very light, as long as I'm not going over 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day. And I'm trying to stay away from sugars. I've been drinking a lot of water because of my beautiful circle. I know this is backwards, sorry. Hold on, let me see if I can do a better job at getting that in here. Oh, I just took a picture of myself. Nope, didn't want to do that. I was trying to turn the camera around. Not happening. Anyway, that says Circle, C-I-R-K-U-L. Not marketing it, but it is my favorite water bottle. You literally just put 20 ounces of water in there, cold, whatever you like. These, I don't remember if I've showed you this in my other video, but this little filter here is a flavor pack, kind of like a Mio, and it's just in this little baggie inside of there. You can't really see it, but they have vitamin B, electrolytes, and all that kind of stuff in them. So it's a water flavoring. It has you know, that artificial sweetener. Sucralose, I believe is what it's called. And my dietitian said that's fine because she would rather me drinking something with those sugars, especially if it's giving me a feeling like I'm drinking sugar already. So you can't really probably see because this is going to be backwards. Sorry, upside down, inside out. Anyway, if you can read upside down, there's no calories, no actual sugar, no carbs. It's got 0 fat, 10 milligrams of sodium for this one. This is the Go Sip, which has a little bit of energy, if you can see down there. It says vitamins and caffeine beverage mix. So this one is strawberry watermelon. It's delicious. It reminds me of like a strawberry watermelon flavored Jell-O cup without the sugar. Anyway, it has 0 calories, 0 fat, 10 grams of sodium. The ones that are the Fit Sip that have electrolytes in them have a little bit more sodium. I think it's like 50 milligrams of sodium. 0 total carbohydrates, 0 protein, 1 niacin, 1 milligram. Vitamin B, vitamin B12. Oh, that's vitamin B6, vitamin B12. And it says it's not a significant source of saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, dietary fiber, total sugars, added sugars, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. But it literally is just it says the ingredients are filtered water, citric acid, natural flavors, caffeine, because this one's the Go Sip, so it has the caffeine, sodium citrate, sucralose, taurine, and sodium benzenate, just to preserve the freshness. So, and vitamin B's. So anyway, if you have trouble getting in your water for the day, and you're okay with fake sugar, I guess, these are fantastic. This water bottle for a trial cost me $5 for the bottle, and it comes with 2 flavors. It was a mixed berry and a tropical, no, not a tropical, sorry, a fruit punch. I hate fruit punch, so I gave that to my husband. But I love the other flavors. It also, if you get it, it comes with a monthly subscription. So they send you 4 of these a month. They last about 13 bottles, and it tells you here how many of these. So this lasts me, because it says up here, serving size about 13, right there. Well, again, you can't really see it. It's up there somewhere. Anyway, I will go through sometimes an entire filter in a day. Sometimes it takes me a few days. Some of them last a little longer. They have all kinds of flavors, even coffee flavors, and their caramel is delicious. So anyway, this is how I get in my water for the day. And it's 20-ounce bottle. I bought the sleeve to go on top of it. They usually come just blue. And you just put just regular water in it, and then it doesn't mix in here. It's when you drink on it, you suck it, it mixes in your mouth basically. So you're never actually getting the flavor inside of your bottle. And there are little notches here. Goes from X, which you can't see, sorry, to 9, and you just flip this here to change the flavor. So that's on a 4, and so I drink mine on 5, which is kind of a medium flavor. You can get up to 9, which is intense flavor, which I don't suggest. And you can do the X, which is no flavor whatsoever. You'll just get your straight water with no flavoring. So if you're working out and you want some flavoring, turn it up. If you don't want any flavoring, then just turn it all the way down and you don't get any flavor. And you don't waste any Mio or anything, because you know when you mix Mio into a water bottle, you cannot make it lighter if you did it too flavorful. So you end up having to drink it the way you don't like it, or you have to pour the whole thing out, so you're just wasting it. This is perfect because you always will get the perfect flavor that you want. So, and if you don't get it in one mouthful, then you just change it, and the next mouthful you'll get perfect. So anyway, again, not marketing it. I just absolutely love it. That's how I am making sure that I'm staying hydrated. So, I've also been obsessed with something I'm going to have to quit. The Starbucks, and I automatically say Starbucks, people think, no, the matcha green tea frappuccino. So what it is basically it's 4 scoops of matcha green tea powder, some vanilla flavoring, like syrup, and some milk, basically just mixed up, blended up, right? With a whole bunch of whipped cream. So I get it with non-fat milk instead of regular milk. I do sugar-free vanilla syrup instead of the sugared syrup. No whipped cream, because I don't like whipped cream that much on a drink anyways. And 8 scoops of matcha powder. So that way I'm getting the extra green tea. Is very flavorful. It's delicious. You cannot exactly decipher what is in your drink. So my lady today suggested I start making them at home. I have a big thing of matcha green tea powder, which tastes the exact same as the one at Starbucks. And I just bought some skinny sugar-free syrups. There was 3 of them. There's like a caramel, a mocha, and a vanilla. And I have almond milk, non-sweetened almond milk. So I'll just add that instead of the non-fat milk, and I'll make those my morning drinks. And it's going to be so much cheaper. And then I've been eating this sandwich from Starbucks as well, which I could do from home again. They literally, it is a reduced fat turkey bacon, cage-free white egg sandwich. So it's a low carbohydrate, like bread. I guess it's kind of like a little muffin or something. It's like a, I don't even know what it is. But anyways, it reminds me of like a multigrain muffin that is a, anyway, and then it has 2 little pieces of turkey bacon and a big piece of egg. It's just egg whites, so, but it's, you know, the little squared eggs. with, I think there's some cheese in it, but I don't ever pay in. Yes, there's a little bit of cheese in there. So I can get all that stuff at the store and make many more sandwiches for the price. And so I'm going to start doing that as well. So you can always find delicious stuff at the grocery store that you can make. My problem is I don't love to go into the store, and my husband usually makes me food, and so I'm lazy. But I need to stop that because, you know, you don't get super fat when you're not super lazy. So anyway, this video, I am so sorry. This is so much longer than I expected it to be. And I'm just rambling on, and a lot of it had to do with my water. I am sorry. But these are amazing. Okay, so yeah, I'm done. I'm sorry. I did not completely put that on, so now I just wet myself all over the place. Anyway, I love you guys. Sorry for the length. Gonna let you all go, and I will be updating again before next month to let you know how things are still going. If not, then I'll update you on my next visit for my weigh-in to let you know how things are going. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you don't, if nobody ever sees this, it is what it is. Love you guys anyways. Have a good one. Bye.